Alberta turning up the heat in the pipeline battle, introducing new legislation that could have a major impact on your wallets. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now. And Hayley, I understand that Saskatchewan also planning to make a move here.
That's right. Both provinces looking for the ability to restrict exports. Alberta passed legislation Monday that allows it to order companies to cease exports of oil, natural gas, and products like gasoline and diesel. And Alberta's premier says that if the Trans Mountain Pipeline project doesn't move forward, it's going to look to remove and restrict exports flowing to BC. Now, in a very notable way, that could have a major impact on us here in BC. We get around 90% of our gasoline and diesel from Alberta, largely through the existing Trans Mountain Pipeline. So turning off the gas tap would inevitably mean quite a surge in gas prices here in the province. And in Metro Vancouver, we already have some of the highest gas prices in North America. Saskatchewan now looking to pass similar legislation. No indication at this point whether either province will actually act on it, but it certainly is quite a threat. It imposes a level of pressure and uncertainty on BC as this Kinder Morgan issue escalates quite significantly.
All right, certainly leaving a lot of people very nervous this morning about what's to come. Another story you're following, this with NAFTA. Spotlight is on Canada's dairy market right now. Why is that?
A U.S. senior Democrat has written a letter to the United States Trade Representative arguing that any new NAFTA deal should include access to Canada's dairy market. And he's also arguing that the U.S. should really take a rare opportunity to push for greater access. Now, the U.S. has argued for this before. It wants to see dairy included under NAFTA. It currently isn't. It would like to see shorter-term access for products like cheese, longer-term broad access across the board. But this is an issue that Canada's federal government has yet to budge on, and a good example of one of the contentious issues that remain as it relates to NAFTA. There's still quite a bit to be figured out, despite some recent optimism that it can be figured out in the coming weeks. And to that end, it looks like all three countries are trying to meet Thursday. Not a lot of optimism to see any real change made, but at the very least, an indication that the three countries are interested in negotiating a little bit more quickly.
All right, Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver. Hayley, nice to have you back, and thanks for joining us.
Good to be back. Thanks.